The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, has presided over the launch of the Parliamentary Forum on Labour, Decent Employment and Productivity. The forum brings together legislators with the aim of overseeing policy formulation and supervision of the labour market with the intention of fostering a decent work environment.
We have so many people coming in the country, but we don't know if they are supposed to be here. So there is a gap, Right Honourable Speaker. There is a gap which I think as Parliament we can bridge.
In his remarks, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament raised the issue of pay-as-you-earn, a tax paid by all employees in a specific income threshold in a private sector and some government entities. The majority of employees pay 30% in PAYE, while higher earners pay up to 40% of their income as a tax. The Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayebwa, is worried that this leaves workers with little income, hence denying them a decent life.
Why Uganda we have the highest rate in the region? Because when you look at Tanzania capped at around, I think Tanzania is capped at 30, even Kenya 30, Rwanda at 30, Uganda we are at 40. When will I be able to do a side hustle? How will I finance a side business? Because if I was able to finance a side business, maybe it will bring government more taxes. It brings me more income, but it brings also government more taxes. Because a decent life cannot be only earned through employment.
The Right Honourable Thomas Tayebwa appealed to government and Uganda Revenue Authority in particular to put emphasis on expanding the tax base so that people can pay taxes without necessarily taking away their purchasing power and their capacity to invest. According to URA, there are just about 2 million registered individual direct taxpayers in Uganda, with a total population of over 45 million people.
We have insisted now as Parliament, government must share with us studies it has made that informs their decisions on tax revisions. If you are saying you're going to increase PAYE to 40% maximum, what informed that decision? If you are saying you're going to introduce this tax, what formed that decision? Can you share with us what is the basis of your decision? Not just tabling a law before Parliament and you say we want this.
The Deputy Speaker tasked members of the newly created Parliamentary Forum on Labour, Decent Employment and Productivity to formulate a special law to regulate migrant workers. Government statistics indicate that migrant workers contributed over $1.14 billion to the country's gross domestic product in 2021. This was the second highest in the region, with Kenya posting the highest figure at $4 billion. The Right Honourable Tayebwa raised concern that such a critical sector has been neglected, with government only focusing on what they get from the migrant workers.
So it means it's a very critical resource that we have out there. But how are we helping them? What role are we playing as Parliament, as a government? Have we put in place a very critical and clear framework to support these people? Who is in charge? Is the regulator the one in charge? You know, some regulators are like veterinary doctors. Veterinary doctors eat their patients.
Development partners from International Organization for Immigration and the Embassy of Belgium noted that migrant workers are a reality globally as many move across borders in search for greener pastures. They, however, believe that institutions like Parliament have to formulate policies and others regulate to protect the rights of migrant workers wherever they are.
We must strive to protect the rights of the migrant workers, ensuring their fair treatment, social inclusion, and access to the essential services. By doing so, we can harness the potentials of the migrations as a force for development and contribute to the achievement of the Sustainable Development Goals.
And we have to move beyond the mere creation of jobs to creating decent jobs. Because many people who work are still poor, and this is unacceptable. Decent work is about making sure that those jobs really are a way out of poverty.
While there is a push for decent workspace and social protection of workers, there are concerns that some employees tend to focus on how much they are being paid, leaving the employing business to collapse. Ramson, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.